Oh my gosh.
Okay. Hey
Uh,
guys, we're back. We actually just had this conversation started and we decided to press record. But yeah, my Amazon got hacked and Amazon Prime to watch TV,
mhm.
they changed all of our profile
Oh
names.
my gosh.
And it was like, oh, I would have to find it
Why
on my
did you
phone, but you
mine? I didn't check that. So wait, when you got hacked, how did you know? Did you get a message from Amazon?
no, I found out because somebody changed our profile names on our Amazon
That's how
Prime
you
to watch
discovered it?
TV.
Oh my gosh.
So I let Amazon Prime go a while back,
Mhm.
just because I wasn't really shopping with Amazon, and I went maybe 4 months without shopping on Amazon, and I went and I that same amount of time, I wasn't even watching TV on there,
Mhm.
and so recently, since football started, Thursday night games are on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
And I was like, "Oh crap, like I wanna watch these games."
Mhm.
So I went ahead and I reinstated my Amazon Prime account, and somebody changed all of our profile names. I have my account, Kaya has
Uh-huh.
one, then there's, like, 2 other ones. But they changed it all to, like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Oh my
It was
no,
2
really?
of them said, "Bitch."
No.
I took a screenshot and I remember I sent it to Kaya, my middle
Mhm.
daughter, and I was like, "Somebody hacked us." And she goes, same thing. She was like, "How do you know?" And I go,
Mhm.
"Because all of our Amazon Prime names are different."
Oh my
It was like,
gosh.
yeah, it was funny.
I can't
Of course
believe
I
that.
changed my password, but
Yeah. Okay, well, I didn't look at that, but I had an email from Amazon, and I couldn't log into my
oh,
account.
did you?
Yeah. And they said because they
Yeah,
want me to go through, like, the process of resetting it or whatever.
I probably got an email, but
But
obviously from that other episode, I don't read my emails.
this is why I don't leave them unread. But that's how I
But
discovered it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they did when was this?
yeah, this was so football, I think we're on week 8, like 5 weeks ago, maybe.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, mine was, at least a few weeks ago too. So I wonder.
Yeah, but and like I said, I haven't used my Amazon account in months.
Mhm,
But luckily, I removed all my credit card information,
mhm,
before I canceled my account.
mhm.
I think I had one expired card on there, and that was
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah, instantly, I was like, "I'm
Yeah, but
removing everything."
yeah,
Mhm.
smart,
'Cause I was so paranoid. I'm like,
smart.
"I don't know what else
Yeah,
did." Now I got paranoid, I started doing every notification for every credit card transaction, every bank transaction. I literally that
yeah.
day, I was like, "No, I don't know what else they got."
Yeah, but no, I was fortunate because I did remove all my card information from Amazon when I canceled it the first time.
Mm.
And then, yeah, sure enough, when I reinstated, I think I paid through PayPal or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I looked because I was gonna go watch football, and yeah, I was like, profile name, fuck you, bitch. And then
Oh
I was like,
my
wow.
god.
It
Mhm.
was,
That is not
yeah,
wow,
yeah,
that's insane. That's just
uh,
ridiculous. What are people thinking?
yeah,
Amazon account?
yeah.
God.
But that's how I found out one time that my Netflix got hacked because somebody changed all of our profile names. But it was just like random gibberish.
Oh, okay. I wonder,
Yeah,
but you
it
guys don't share
wasn't
the
cursing me
account.
out.
Yeah, it's not like you share the account with anybody, though.
So, for a while on our Netflix, yeah, it was me, my sister, my parents, my daughter,
Mhm.
my grandma.
Yeah,
We were
like, you
getting
were
that
sharing
19.99 worth.
yeah.
Amazon Prime, I don't think I shared that account with anybody.
Mm,
Like Hulu, I share with my sister and my
yeah,
kids. Same with like Disney Plus and Peacock.
yeah.
And um, yeah,
Yeah, see,
I found out
that's just crazy.
this guy that I dated, I've dated on and off since I was single and since 2018.
Mhm.
So, we started dating in like 2018, and him and I still talk every so often, but I wanna say we only dated for maybe about a year, and I gave him my Hulu password. I found out this dude was using it for, like, 5 years.
You're like, "Wait, this isn't my list of things to watch."
Right.
Oh my god.
He told me, and then, yeah, because he randomly texted me and was like, just trying to be cool at first, like,
Yeah,
"Hey, so, how you been? Da 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 da." And then kinda eased that in.
yeah.
So, like, "Did you change your Hulu password?"
I can no longer access my shows. Oh my god.
I was like, "Wait, what?" Like I said, we would talk every so often. We still talk every so often to this day, but it was funny.
That is pretty funny. I don't
Yeah,
share mine for things like that, and plus I
yeah.
don't want people's like even within our family, I'm like, "No, you use your own profile." I
Oh,
just
yeah.
like I don't want my stuff like my list of things are my list of things. I don't need yours mixed in with mine. That's why.
Yeah. No, I'd so kinda everybody shares mine,
Mhm,
but, Kaya has her own
mhm.
and nobody touches it,
Mm.
but I don't care who
Yours is like
messes up
yours is
my
like the
shit.
community one.
Well, my algorithm for everything is really random.
Mhm.
It's all over the place, just like my head, so,
That's okay. That's really okay.
yeah.
Um, wow. Well, I was surprised at first when you mentioned the hacking thing in Amazon because I'm like, "Oh my gosh, me too." What
You're like, "I got an email." I could probably check
I
my
got a email, the one of 1,000 something, and I read every single one. No, you know what I do with that is I actually go through and, like, you can see the preview, and I'll just
yeah.
click, like, select all of these and just go through them and then just delete those, and then I'll actually read the ones that I'm trying to read. That's what I do.
Yeah, I only check my email if I'm expecting something.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'm just one of those people. I actually really need to go through and, like, unsubscribe from emails.
yeah, I try to do that, and I think I'm just subscribed to so much crap, because I probably clicked some box that said, "Yes, send me
Mhm.
advertisements."
Mhm.
Dumb shit.
Mhm. That's what I was wondering too, what happened to our account. I'm like, how come I'm not able to log in? I have all this stuff saved. What's happening here? I tried for like 10 minutes before I texted you, by the way.
Oh.
I was like, fuck, there's no way that anything changed. I was just on this shit too.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, enough about the hacking. What else? What else is on your mind?
Oh my god, you know what? I was reading okay, I wasn't reading. I was watching something on Instagram. It wasn't I
Okay.
mean, I think they had subtitles on
Okay.
it. But it was saying how I thought in sorry, I thought that was my doorbell camera. I was like, "Are they delivering another fucking pizza?"
Interrupting us with that shit.
I was like, "Hopefully it doesn't have onions." But, I was watching a video on Instagram, and it was talking about how there's a lot of people who don't think with a voice,
Oh,
like, they don't have an inner monologue,
okay.
and I go, That makes sense maybe if the person's deaf, because
Okay.
they don't know what voices sound
Mhm,
like,
mhm,
or,
mhm,
mute or
mhm.
whatever, but I'm like, yeah, there's, like so I was this girl was talking about how she doesn't have an inner monologue, and when she thinks, she just thinks in images,
Oh, okay.
not in
Not the
voices, and
voices.
I guess that is pretty common, and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Mhm,
No, I
interesting.
so then I was just reading, I took, like, this mini test about how much of a inner monologue you really do have, but I had to stop because I was on question 20, and I'm like, "Dude, how many more questions are
Until
there?"
you find out?
Yeah, I had a conversation with myself, like,
Oh
"We
my
should
gosh.
stop this now."
Oh my gosh. So did you discover anything after answering, like, 19 questions?
I mean, kind of, I'm like, I do talk to myself a lot,
Mhm, mhm.
um And then, yeah, some of the questions were just if there's a problem that arises, how are you trying to process this? Is your it was kind of dumb, but
Mhm.
it was just like, are you trying to talk yourself through the, problem and trying to rationalize? Are you trying to give yourself solution?
Uh.
I'm like, I thought everybody does.
Yeah, I mean, is so that's not the same as thinking out loud.
Yeah. So it's just mostly just consistently having a voice in your head. So I guess there's a lot of people when they read, they don't read in a voice. They
Mhm.
just are able to see the words, but there's not a voice in their head reading it. I was
I think
like,
there's a voice in my head,
oh yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
I don't know about
Yeah, I know
images
for
all
me
the
it
time,
is.
imagining these things, but yeah, it's more so the voice.
Yeah. It was like, if you get in an argument, are you replaying that argument in your head afterwards? Yeah.
Mhm, mhm, quite
Are you trying
analyzing
to
every
rationalize
single
and
thing.
think of how different you could have handled it? Yeah, I should have said this. I should
Mhm, mhm.
I should have just kept my mouth shut.
I feel like
But
it's the
yeah.
majority, right? That
Yeah.
has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I also saw the, adult or I don't know if it was specifically for women's clothes. When you're shopping for women's clothes, the
Oh, that
men's
one I said.
clothes section or in the junior section. The
Mhm.
one
That
you
one
said.
was funny.
Yeah. That I thought that was pretty fun.
She goes and then you go in the junior section and everything's like a crop
Mm.
top for like Winnie the Pooh. I was dying.
Immediately, all I saw was Winnie the Pooh in that little
Uh-huh.
outfit.
With his little red shirt.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That is too funny because that's really true.
Yeah.
A lot of that is. I mean,
Yeah.
shoot, I'll find myself in the graphic tees.
In the what?
Graphic tees all the time.
Me? Oh, girl.
I know. You know what else I thought when I was listening to that? Your light blue shirt. What was it? I can't
Oh, with the Super Mario Brothers.
Yes, Super Mario Brothers. That's all I pictured too. I was like, "I love
Yeah.
that." I love it.
Yeah. I have so many graphic tees. I bought it's like Mr. Rogers on the turntables.
Oh my
Yeah, I like funny shirts or
mhm,
just,
mhm.
because it's Arizona, there's really not anywhere to dress up
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
I like things that make me happy.
mhm. No, that goes to, comfort over anything. I'm going
Mhm.
all comfort.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Even when I worked in the office, mind you, I was always very presentable,
Mhm.
but still I would wear like certain pants that are very professional but almost feel like pajamas at the same
Look, I've been wanting to wear I mean, I do wear, like, I guess it's elastic waistband, fitted on the top,
Oh,
wide
yeah.
leg,
Same.
loose, comfy, whatever, but I have actually seen a ton of the trouser-looking stretchy pants, I guess, with the
Mhm.
stretchy waist and all that, and I'm like, "You know what, I'm gonna"
But it still looks like it has, like, a button and belt loops, right?
Yeah.
I
Or a
have, like,
zipper
2 or
of some kind,
yeah,
yes.
I have, like, 2 or 3 pair that I used to wear to the office, but
Mhm.
the material is, like, really soft,
It's like a jersey
but they would look like
flingy material,
slacks.
yes.
Yes.
That's what you have to wear, I feel like. I don't know. I don't know, I see
Yeah,
people
I mean,
dressing
as
all
long as
cute and dressing up, but
yeah, but will you let's be honest, there's a bunch of people walking around looking homeless. I'm always like, "I thought we had a dress code, but okay."
mm.
And then when you really look at it, you're like, "Okay, well, you're not breaking dress code." It just like, what the fuck are you wearing though?
Mhm. Yeah, no, sometimes I'm showing up and I think, "Man, I feel like is anyone gonna say anything to me? Because am I not dressed in a way
No.
where I look like I'm actually going to the office?" But then I get there and yeah, I'm like, "No, I feel
Yeah,
good."
you're like, "I'm probably one of the more dressed up people here."
I know.
No, no, there are a lot of people that are very well groomed.
I
I
mean,
don't
like,
know,
I'll
but
throw on
then
a
there's
blazer and some trousers,
yeah,
but
you
it's
do.
if I'm gonna have a heavy lunch, I might not. Yeah, it's uncomfortable to sit all day like that.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, like, comfort over what is it? Style?
Style, I guess? Yeah,
Cuteness?
I feel like you
So
could still dress very comfortable and super cute looking still.
yes, but
Well,
I do feel
mm,
like there's a younger generation that and I'm trying to remember if I was that 20-something-year-old person that was just always wanted to be very stylish.
mm,
I f I feel like I've always dressed depending on my mood, and I still do that.
mhm,
There's times I like to dress up
mhm,
really cute,
mhm.
and then there's times where I'm just like, "Alright, I don't wanna wear a bra, we're gonna wear a hoodie."
Yes, no, that happens often to me too. And yeah, there are those times where you're like, I want to just like be more dressy, but most of the time it's comfort. I mean, even when you're dressy, aren't you like? I don't buy things that are uncomfortable, anyways. You know?
Not
Yeah,
anymore,
no,
no.
not
I
anymore.
haven't.
Yeah, no, I will not. I'm not gonna sit there trying to adjust myself all day or.
I'm not no, I'm lying because I do have high heels,
Mhm.
and I'm talking about, like, a 7-inch stiletto heel,
Oh, okay.
and I'll rock them, but it's to sit and look cute
Mm,
and cross my legs and dangle my foot.
you know you're not walking around in them. Yeah,
No, and I'm not one of those dumb broads in Vegas in high heels
walking the strip.
walking the strip, or
I
you just see them
I
walking
still
barefoot
yeah, I
through
don't
the hotel.
holding their heels,
Mm,
yeah, I don't get
yeah,
that either.
no,
Or when it's freezing cold
mm-mm,
outside and they're wearing barely anything, right?
mhm,
You're talking summertime, okay, whatever, barely wear anything,
yeah,
but, like, yeah, the heels, not when you're gonna be walking all the way down the strip, up and down the strip. You're
yeah,
drinking, yeah.
yeah. I do wear heels in Vegas, but not for the strip. It's like, okay, there's a bar lounge that we're gonna go to,
Mhm,
so the Uber is gonna drop us off at the front door.
mhm,
Versus if you go to a club in Vegas on the strip,
mhm,
even when the Uber drops you off, you still have a long ass walk
mhm,
through the
mm.
everything,
Through everything, and
you
you're, like,
know?
even heading into the casino, through the hotel, this
Mhm.
and that just to get there? Mm-mm.
Mhm. It's like a mile just
Yeah,
in here. Like, no,
yeah. You
I'm
know what
not.
I do? You know what I do is I wear like, when I go shopping for shoes, I like to go in the store, and I'll wear the shoe and walk around.
Aren't you
You
supposed
know?
to?
I mean, I do it for, like, the whole period until I'm like, "Okay, these are comfortable to buy."
Oh, got
You
it.
know? Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good though. That's
Because
smart.
I'm not willing to I rarely have ever bought a shoe that I'm gonna have to break in or get blisters breaking it
Yeah.
in to wear them comfortably. Yeah, I won't do it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
No,
yeah,
thank
no.
you. I mean, you know what I've been doing actually to work is I wear heels. I do wear heels and boots and stuff, but a lot of times I'll wear, like, casual tennis shoes and a dress
Mhm.
or my steel slacks and casual
That's still
it's still stylish. But it's gonna be so
yeah.
damn comfortable. Plus, I'm going on walks,
Mhm.
I mean, I've done it in heels all the time, but, you know,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I have a
I like I can do a chunk heel or a wedge all day, every day,
mhm.
but like the few stilettos I have, I'm like, "Oh."
Mhm.
Mm.
Special occasion? That's for those special times.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's too funny. But trends these days with clothing and all that, it's just too much. I'm so basic.
Same.
I can't be spending money on every single
Same.
trend.
'Cause I see even women our age, and they're still trying to keep up with that, and I'm
Mhm.
like,
Mm.
"Okay, have fun."
Yeah.
I've had guys tell me that they've wanted to, like, for a first date, "Let's go to a nice dinner." I was like, "No."
Mm,
that's just not me. Don't get me wrong, I can dress up, but I'm like, for a first date, I think, we discussed this before. I only go on first dates, um, to places I can leave within 15 to 20 minutes
yeah.
after getting there,
You're not trying to
and
just
not feel
work and
bad.
feel bad, yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't wanna do that to the guy that's like, "Oh, I made dinner reservations and la 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 la,"
Mhm, mhm.
and then I get there and I'm like, "Ugh."
Yeah, poor dental hygiene, I'm outta here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what's funny is we joke around all the time, Victor and I, about our first date. It's not our first
Aw.
date, I mean, we were hanging out, I mean, and remember, we already were friends for a
Yes.
long time before ever even dating, and so I think we were both just wanting to chill, so I think we went to Jack in the Box, and he loves to say that's our first date. It annoys the shit out of me, but we
Aw.
went to Jack in the Box and got beers and went to the beach,
That's cute though,
and
that's good.
that's what he says is our first date. I'm like, "That's totally fine. That's totally fine. It's not true, but it's totally
Yeah.
fine."
It's not true, so then what do you think your guys' first
No,
date
our
is?
first date was, we went to eat I think we went to eat sushi in Huntington Beach.
Mhm.
It wasn't anything fancy or anything like that, but that's the first time I remember we went to eat and hang out for the day alone, no friends.
Mm.
That's why I say that's the Jack in the Box thing is like we did go, but it wasn't I don't know. I don't know if I thought we were gonna be with other people or maybe that's why I'm not counting it as a first date. We were just like, "We should go
Yeah.
get Jack in the Box, get some beers, and go hang out at the beach." It wasn't like,
Aw.
"Just me and you," you know?
And he packed some picnic to go sit at the beach and
More like,
just
"Let's go to the drive-thru. What do you want?" But yeah,
that's
I
funny.
remember before his uncle passed away. He was
Oh.
very close with him, and his uncle was young at the time that he passed away, and we went to go see him a couple weeks before, and we were hanging out, and he's, like, reminiscing back in the day, and then
Mhm.
he said something about how Victor should take real good care of me and this and that, and,
Yeah.
he was joking about material things because when I was younger, I was that person who was very
Yeah.
materialistic, and Victor told him about that first date at Jack in the Box. And he was like, "Man, you gotta do better. You gotta do better." It was funny. It was
Aw.
funny. But
That's
you know
cute
me, I'm
though.
not even you take me to a fancy dinner and I will enjoy the food, but I still won't feel like I mean, not that it's not special, but it's not anything like romantic for me, you know?
Yeah.
And we talked about this too.
For me, it's just like see, I'm the type of person, if I'm really feeling somebody and we're like dating exclusively and stuff,
Mhm,
I in a way like that giddy girl, and I'm super simple, super
mhm.
simple. I I think some of my, like I've had dates with guy, and I call them dates because we hung out all day together, and it was, let's go to lunch and then we'll walk around Costco and then we're gonna, it's like running errands. To me, that's a date. Taking a nap, like, oh, let's watch movies and take a nap. Okay, that's a date.
It's just an
I
easy
feel
date.
like it. Yeah, just like any type of real quality time that we spend
Yeah.
together, I always appreciate, and I've had some dates that, or some of my best time spending with people that I've dated are just those really simple things,
Mhm, mhm. Like, it doesn't
just like
take
sitting
that
in a
much
jacuzzi or
to make it,
no,
like, special.
which I don't know what that says about me that I'm like super simple and easy to please. Like that's kind of
No, no, I
like
think
I don't
that's
have
good.
standards.
No, 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 no. It's
No,
not
I'm
even
just
about
kidding.
the standards, it's more your personality is just very chill. You're not
Oh
complicated.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think that's
No.
more what it is. But since we're talking about dates and how it is, are you the type of person who wants this guy to hold your hand all the time? Or do you care about that affection?
Not all the time because I don't like sweaty hands. Um, it just depends. I would rather just like hold on to your arm
Mm-hmm.
than hold your
Mm.
hand
Like
or
hooked up.
in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like yeah, hold their arm or if we're just sitting, I'll just rest my hand on your leg.
Mm.
Um I don't mind holding hands, but not for a very long time.
Mm.
Like I don't want to go walk around a park for a mile or two holding hands. I
Yeah,
don't want to
then
walk around the swap meet or
mm.
Costco holding
Yeah.
hands.
No, I get that. I get that. Yeah.
How about you?
Well, I'm a super touchy person. Like I'm very affectionate, like
Uh-huh.
physically and verbally affectionate, but
Just not romantic.
I'm just not. It's weird, right? I don't know how that even is a thing. I'm like verbally, physically affectionate, but I'm yeah, not romantic. It's super weird. But I do always want to hold hands, not a mile in the park hold hands or anything like that. I do want to hold hands. Like if we're walking, I don't know, into somewhere to eat from the car. I want to hold hands,
Yeah.
like little things like that.
Yeah.
Um, but Victor is not a I can't say he's not an affectionate person, but he's not in the way of like let's like the holding hands thing or like I'm gonna hug you, hold you while we're out and about. I guess public display of affection more so that he's not really
Yeah.
into. And to me, I don't even care if someone's around. It's not like we're gonna start doing anything, but
Yeah.
I don't mind. I love hugging and stuff like that. Um,
I also think it's important for parents to be okay doing that kind of stuff in front of their kids,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
because a lot of people won't,
yeah,
and I to me, that's weird.
yeah. But like, why? Why wouldn't they? You know?
I don't know, but I'm like, you lead by
Yeah.
example, and so you should be showing your children what a healthy relationship looks like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah. My kids, I noticed they always tease. They're like, um, I'll go hug Victor and, like, I'll give him a kiss,
Mhm.
and they're like, "Daddy, are you gonna kiss her back?" "Mommy wants a kiss back," you know? Or, when you guys got married, did you kiss mommy or did mommy kiss you? And I'm like, "What kind of question is that? That's so weird."
Like
And
we kissed each other?
yeah, I'm like, "We kissed each other. Who tried to kiss who first?" I'm like, "Okay, like, who do you"
So do they think that your first kiss was at your wedding?
So that's what they ask, right? Because they've never asked anything prior to that, right? But then they're like, and then Victor will always be like, you're like, oh, what do you guys think? And they'll say, I think mommy did. Mommy had to have kissed you first because she's like,
Ask
see,
them. Ask them when they think your first
I
kiss
know, I
was.
should ask
I think they think it's at your
I
wedding.
should ask him that because they think the most random things, but I should really
Yeah.
ask him that.
But that's just, like, so specific about that day and who kissed who
Mhm,
first,
mhm.
like, that's
Yeah, it
funny.
is
Kids are
funny. Yeah,
funny.
but they always think I'm the one who initiates everything.
Oh, because
Because
you're
I'm so
the
affectionate.
typically are.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you know? I'll say to them in front of them, "Daddy, can you hold my hand?" You know? And they're there and they're like, "Daddy, hold mommy's hand." It's just he
Yeah.
certainly doesn't mind, but he's just
Mhm.
not yeah. I think it just, like, runs in his family too.
Yeah, I didn't realize until honestly, I was in my 40s.
Mhm,
And it's not that I'm, like, that oblivious to things, but, because I grew up with seeing my parents are divorced now, but when they were married, they were affectionate with each
yeah.
other, you know what I mean? That's something my sister and I saw, I'm not gonna say every day, but we saw it often.
Mhm,
And I remember talking to one of my girlfriends, and we were just talking about just life, and we got into talking about my parents' divorce, and she told me, she goes, "I was really surprised when you told me that your parents were getting a divorce because they always seemed so affectionate with each other." And her parents, they're still married. I think they've been married over 50 years now.
mhm.
She's like, "I've never seen that with my
Oh,
parents."
wow.
So for some of my friends, and I remember she even told me, yeah, me and, a group of our other girlfriends, she's like, we would talk about that and we just thought it was kind of cool, like how your parents were. But she said, it was like three of my girlfriends talking about it, and none of them experienced that in their house,
Mhm.
and all their parents were married.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you know what? Same here. I don't know that many other friends or even family that was that affectionate, but my parents were also, I feel like they were also
Yeah.
very affectionate growing up. At least I know I
Hmm.
had all the physical affection from my parents. They're always hugging me, or I was
Yeah.
always, like, all the time around my parents and like all cuddly with them. But and they
Yeah.
were like that with each other, like flirty and stuff. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, and I just like I didn't even realize like that. I didn't realize either that there's so many people out there who are
A
not.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. And I look back even at my, relationships, and certain ones I was more affectionate than other ones, but yeah, I look at some of my girlfriends with in their relationships, and dude, they just seem like they hate each other. Like,
Oh no.
I don't remember any of me, like none of my not that my husband and I never argued, because obviously we're divorced. It's not like we were happy and then said, "Oh, let's get a divorce."
Mhm. Mhm.
But I don't ever remember getting in fights in front of people like that,
Oh no.
or
Mm-mm.
arguments. To me, that's so disrespectful. If you just see somebody snapping at their significant other in public or something, I'm like, how
Yeah,
embarrassing.
I was like
But it's like,
embarrassed
what kind
for
of
them.
respect do you even have for this
Mhm.
person? Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Victor and I, no matter what issues we may have had, that's one thing we will never do is talk shit on each other or like
Yeah.
ever, you know, even like a bicker or have any kind of argument in front of people because I feel like that you can't even get back to normal. Because like, you
Yeah.
just fucking embarrassed me in front of everybody. Yeah, like no, that's never gonna happen.
Hmm.
Mm-mm. Him and I say that all the
Yeah.
time. It's so sad because when people that we know are in a relationship and that they do that kind of stuff, we're like, "Oh my god, how did they just go back to normal? How did they just get
Hmm.
along later on and then do
But
that
some
kind of thing?"
people are just so used to it. It's like, yes, we just argued in public, but then once we get home, we're just, oh, do you want to watch TV? But that's so toxic.
Yeah, no, I could never get used to that kind of thing. There's no way. Even if we're not agreeing on something, yeah, it's kinda like, whatever, like, let's just like, we're not gonna do that to each other, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. My thing is one of my problems is I shut down.
Mm,
There's certain topics that will really, really trigger me to where I will vocalize back.
mhm,
But most of the time I'll just shut down. I'm just like, all right.
yeah. I'm not gonna do this
And
with you.
mm-mm.
Mhm,
And then they get even more upset.
mhm.
And
'Cause they're like,
I'm like,
say
what you
something.
mhm. I know my tongue, and because I am very impulsive, I will say some shit
Mhm.
just
Just
to
to
hurt your
say it, yeah,
feelings.
just to say it. Mhm,
I know I can do that,
mhm,
so I just choose to
yeah. You're
shut
like,
up.
"I'm just not gonna even say a thing."
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if I say out loud what I'm thinking,
Mhm.
yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, luckily, I don't have that issue anymore because, I mean, what is there to argue about at this point, you
Yeah.
know? But back in the day when you and I were just dating, we still wouldn't that's one thing we're like, we're never gonna
Good.
do that to each other because 'cause we've seen so many friends doing that, and it's just so crazy, you know? Those relationships to me have never lasted. I've never seen one of
Yeah.
those last. It's just a matter of time before they can't deal with each other's shit anymore, and the
Right.
disrespect just went way beyond. You can't ever get it.
Well, that's what happened when I went to go see Kevin Hart live stand up there in San Diego. And the girl next to me, I think I talked about this in another episode. The girl next to me was super drunk, had a beer, So I'm sitting next to her. She's right here, and I'm sitting next to her, and she has a beer, and she's like,
Oh,
because they're playing music before he comes out,
mhm.
and this bitch is spilling her beer
Oh
on
my
me.
gosh.
So I told her nicely the first time. I said, "Hey, can you keep your drink over there?" She's like, "I'm just trying to have fun." I said, "I get that, but you're spilling beer on me."
Mhm, mhm.
And bitch, like,
No, no.
kept at it. So I grab her
Mhm.
wrist and I put it over there and I said, "Keep your motherfucking hands over there now." Exactly what I said to her. I said, "I'm not going to tell you again. You keep spilling your fucking beer on me.
Mhm,
I'm pissed at this point."
mhm.
And so her husband just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." Because he knew she was in the wrong.
Yeah.
The first time I was nice, the second time, and now it was almost like she was purposely doing it.
Mm.
Um, Her husband's apologizing. She turns around to her husband and she's like, "That's why you're such a weak motherfucker." And
Oh
she
my
just went
gosh.
off on
Yeah.
him. She was like, "You're not even a real man. What kind of man doesn't stand up for his wife for anything and everything?" And he was like, "You're drunk. We're not going to do this." She's like, "Fuck you." Just went off on him. Security came. They kicked him out of the show before the show even started.
Wow.
She was that drunk before the show started. They were playing music, while everybody got seated
Yeah,
and stuff, and she was already
right.
toe up
Mhm.
at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Like,
I'm glad she got
yeah,
kicked out.
me too. I had more elbow room on the side of me.
Enjoying the show.
But I did feel bad for her husband because those weren't cheap
Yeah.
tickets. Kevin Hart at his prime, I think each ticket where we were sitting was $150 each.
Mm.
So
Yeah, so
imagine you
what a
get kicked
waste.
out and you're like, "I just wasted $300."
Yeah.
You don't get
Mhm.
a refund for getting kicked out of a show. Like,
Poor choices.
mhm.
That's crazy.
In private, I've said some fucked up shit and vice versa, but in public, like I've always respected that part of it. Like, okay, this is, for our house,
Mm.
not to,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I definitely probably more so when we were younger, we've said some
Yeah.
things, but yeah, I don't know, especially with the kids. I'm like, we're
Yeah.
not gonna do that. I mean, obviously they're gonna always be around, and that's just not happening, you
Yeah.
know. It's not gonna show them that that's okay,
Mhm.
you know.
No, for real.